All right. Busy week this week. I got all sorts of tests and stuff. Snow tomorrow? My professor said I don't have to go in. Stream yourself going to KFC. I need like a mount for my phone that I could put in like a suction board. I'm not sure if I want to see, like, I don't know if I want you guys to see my car. Because you're going to be like, wow, you live with, you live like that? My setup is, it's ready except for, I need like a gimbal. How nasty is my car? It's not dirty. It's just old. I lied? No, so I didn't lie. Somebody must have misheard, or they substituted their own truth for reality. We're gonna do an in real life stream, especially. I mean, I'm telling you, after this week, we're very lucky. Today, sponsored by Potion Tycoon. Oh, hold on. I need to fix that. That does not look correct. That looks that looks bad. Why is it? It's on a timer. It needs like, that's the timer. Where's the command? That's all messed up. They're sponsoring. We got a couple other sponsors tomorrow. So if you like the variety, and tomorrow, by the way, long stream, probably going to be a 9-hour stream. It's going to be significant. All right, this should work now. That looks better. That one, I don't know when that's going to happen. Look, I don't know what to tell you guys. I copy and I paste. This is what they told me to use. It works when I click it. I agree. It probably should have been a bit.ly. What the hell am I doing? Am I maxing this out? I don't know. Probably. I need dire slog bones? That's Tigrex, isn't it? Let's start with this. So yes, we are being generously supported this week. It's going to cover anything we can imagine that we need for our in real life setup. We should be fine. Honestly, between all the sponsors, we could probably like, I've been really, and like, this is like, I don't want to be one of those guys like, I'm going to do it someday. I'm going to do someday. I want to get it done. I want to have like a Japanese invitational tournament. I'm going to start inviting speedrunners / arena runners to seeing if I could get them interested in participating in something. They all live in Tokyo? That's fine. No, there's some of them that live in Osaka. What do you mean? Are you high? I'll come in last? You know, you want to know something amazing? I haven't come in last in anything Monster Hunter related. Ever. I mean, if you think about it, Smugfox, you personally rank below Noxella, and he's come last in pretty much everything. Because you didn't even show up. So, I don't, and you're like, and you don't have any excuse. You live in the area, and you still didn't show up. Like for us, like we had to fly, we had to get a B&B, we had to rent a car. That's coming up soon, Condor. You know, all you had to do was show up. They were taking in walk-in appointments, and where were you? No, you saw me though? Were you actually there? Leave him alone? He started. Why does everyone always starts beef and I start beating them down? And like, everyone's like, oh, don't bully them. Please. They know what they did. What did Jen say? About what? The double down? I didn't. She's not leaving the house. I promise you she's not leaving the house. How to treat chat? She doesn't know. She doesn't stream. The one time she streamed, I left to McDonald's to get food. And she played Sonic for 20 minutes. And I believe what was probably complete silence. Which is fine. She is not a internet gobbler. So honestly, Albino, I think you could go on the KFC app, order a Chicken Little, and they'll send you the code even before you pick it up. We need the thing. Give me the boost. That's a lot of damage. Do this. Sorry. Double down key is not a hoax, man. That's a real thing, dude. Audio's loud? All right, hold on. Oh, you know why? I know why. I was practicing, oh, that reminds me, I should, hold on. I want to send an email to my professor now. I need her to look at my preparation for my oral exam on Wednesday. Nobody say nothing. Show chat my preparations. They don't want to see it. I don't want to show it to you. It's like, it's all personal stuff. It's like about my family, where they live. I'm not doxing all those people. Their age. And I am not doing that. I'm not. We know that, or you don't know? You don't know anything. Oral interview preparation. What's the Japanese word for Italy? Idari. Nikki already doxed me. It could always get worse. Hold on, I gotta type here. Sensei. I've prepared. I don't have time to type it all in Japanese. I prepared a oral exam. I've prepared answers to all of the questions. If you have time, please review them and let me know what you think. All right, I don't have time to like go into all of it in my head. I'll say arigato gozaimasu. I can do that. Arigato gozaimasu. And then I gotta change my, I gotta change my input to katakana. Oh, damn it. There we go. I mean, I'm respectful to the professor. You should be. She does not need, she has all the power. At any point, she can be like, I don't want you in my class. And you know who would blame her? That's next semester. I got invited by the other professor to take the he's offering a 1 day a week meeting for kanji. He needs more students. There's no way he's going to have. I don't think there's any way he's going to have 5 students. I hope he does. You know, I mean, I don't, obviously, like, I don't wish for him not to have 5 students. But I just don't see how that's going to happen. A 1 meeting a week class where all you do is practice kanji and calligraphy? I don't think we're even going to have 5 students for 201. He's gonna move to a different school. He's the department head. He's in charge, man. Tell them to make the class lunchtime adjacent so you can visit the dining hall. It is technically lunchtime adjacent. Like, I could go to school for 11:30, eat at the dining hall for 2 hours, and then leave at 1:30 just in time for class to start at 2. I'd get so fat, man. You made an influencer class, you could fill the classroom with Zoomers at college. But at the ranking of 3066, how much clout do you think I actually have? I mean, I guess, like, I'm not nothing. I haven't sat at the Japanese table all semester. I have not given Smisu-san a smoothie even once. Post your CCV? I mean, it depends on the month. I would get allowed into the influencer party in LA. But here's the thing, like what's the secret to being popular on the internet? It's just you got to be entertaining. I can't teach someone how to be entertaining. Really? I mean, I could give you, like, guidelines, I guess. But it's like there's nothing more painful in the world than watching somebody as they try to be entertaining and just are really bad. There's like, I remember I was at some event and there was a guy there. He was running some booth and I was running some booth. And like, he was starting like some comedy YouTube channel. And the amazing thing is like the quality of the camera, the lighting and everything was really good. But there was just like, it was just like missing that like, that goblin quality, you know? So like, he did everything to the textbook on like how to make things look okay. But you know, there's a reason why like, you know, well, Avoid the Puddle, Eris has like, a green camera pointed up his nose, and he's one of the most popular streamers on the platform. I mean, people don't really care that much, as long as he's entertaining. Which, by the way, his coverage of that one guy evading the LA police, that's like that's one of my favorite things I've ever seen on the internet. That's amazing, man. I love that. I'm not wishing for more like crime to be committed. Where was yours? I didn't know what was happening, man. He was just sitting there, sucking on a tank of helium with a truck bed in his F-150 full of tree stumps. You know, and they're bringing out 2 armored police vehicles. Yeah, we're talking about the balloon car chase. It's in the Discord. I think it was in Peppy W. That could have been me, like the guy sucking on the helium. It was Nas, not helium. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know what that is. I don't know if that like outs me as like not being in it because everyone knows what Nas is. He just sticks his head out, looks at stuff. I mean, you know, obviously, like he didn't have a weapon. So, like, you know, you couldn't use, like, you know, lethal force to take him out. He was a copium salesman. He didn't look like he was doing copium. He looked like he was having a great time. To me, why did I fight the Hermitaur? I was supposed to fight Tigrix. I mean, it's fine. We need to fight Hermitaur anyway. That's concerning. Cholo? I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's bad. Is me saying it bad? The origin is a somewhat derogatory term. But I don't think any longer it's a derogatory term. I think it all refers to nowadays as somebody that might be involved in crime, but I don't know. Look at this banana dog. I would eat it. Why are you sending me pictures of that? Just a banana on a bun, right? "35-minute Tigrex is pretty good." Isaac, hello, how are you? Hopefully your neck is feeling okay. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with PB&J with a banana? I used to eat PB&J sandwiches all the time with a banana on it. Not anymore. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time. But like, I don't see there's anything wrong with that. From what I can tell, Amatsu, it has like maybe a connotation that the person might be involved in crime. And you know what? When you're actively being chased by 12 police cars, I think it's at least a reasonable assumption that you may or may not be involved in some crime. So I think Eris is going to get a pass on that one. It may not be fair to him. I mean, you know, is it right to drive around in a F-150 with a truck bed full of tree stumps while sucking on a tank of NOS? It's probably a little illegal. Is it like mega illegal? I don't know. I don't think it's on that level of illegal. I don't think tree stumps are illegal. I mean, they don't know what he's sucking out of the tank. It could have been oxygen. What are we doing this stream? We're going to be playing some Monster Hunter Rise. We're leveling up our elemental weapons in preparation for Title Update 5. And then afterwards, we're going to play little Potion Tycoon. And then we're going to go back to a little bit more Monster Hunter at the end of the stream. So it's going to be a little Monster Hunter, a little Potion Tycoon, a little bit more Monster Hunter. What AR am I? I am higher than I need to be. Well, that's a big hit. And afterwards, auto pets. Afterwards, if there's time, auto pets. I got to get up early tomorrow. I got to be up at 7 a.m. Which is really like 6 a.m. But we can do some auto pets at the end as a treat. I'll be honest with you guys, I have not beaten the daily yet. I think I'm still trying to figure it out. Can I do the other Risen A8s today? Sure. Can do that. It's because one of the students, not even all the students, one of the students had class on Tuesdays at like 3 o'clock. And so now we all have to wake up for 8 a.m. on Tuesdays. You know, they really, I don't know why they feel the need to teach an intensive course to freshmen. There's not a freshman alive that is like, oh, I can't wait to have a class a day. I can't wait to have a test every single day. Which is what you've basically told them. But I teach a class then? I'm not fluent in Japanese. You think I know it? I've taught before? It's not like I've never taught before. I've taught before. People's Republic of China, man. Done a bad job. That was not a volunteer class. They paid me. I got paid 3,500 renminbi a month. And sometimes I made a little bit extra if I taught an extra class. Does anyone want to look that up in US dollars? In today's money? Convert to USD. I'll convert it right now. I'm not going to go back. That's my job. Fine. 3,500 RMB to USD. I got paid $511 a month. That still doesn't, that timer does not look right. I need to fix that. But you know what? That was one of the happiest years of my life, man. That was a great time. I think back on the, and I'm like, man, I had so much fun. I can stream on Bilibili? I don't think teaching in China would be a good idea, man. Like, at any moment, Twitch and YouTube would get shut down. Don't let Jen hear you say that. I tell her to her all the time. I'm not gonna lie. It was awesome. Link doesn't work even with the space. The Twitch, what link? That one works for me. I'm able to click on that link. I mean, it was just like, I taught 14 academic hours a week. Sorry, my contract was 12 academic hours. 14 was like overtime. SDShepard doesn't do anything? Well, I can only do with what I'm given. If it were me, I would use a bit.ly link. I don't know. All right, hold on, let me... Gonna lose the sponsors' money. I don't think I'm going to. I hope I don't. Yeah, all I had to do was feed myself. It was great. Highly recommend. I don't know what it's like nowadays. It's probably not that bad. But there's probably like been a massive influx of like English as a second language professors in other countries. Remember, I would never get another Fortnite bounty again, and I got it like immediately afterwards. You have to type it. I don't know what to tell you. Look, I'm doing everything I can. I was just told about this one today. They really should all just be bit.ly links. Genshin bounty? I did accept a Genshin bounty once and I didn't do it. And there's people in chat who will literally never forgive me as a result. We did that Nikkei one. That wasn't even like a full month ago. Well, we've been Genshin Tour chat apart. I mean, there are some people, like, if you personally don't ever want to spend any money on a game ever outside of the purchase price, or even if you never want to spend money on any game ever, like, I don't judge you. Like, that's fine. I get it. Live service stuff is kind of ass. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Genshin, especially if you spend $0, Genshin's a pretty okay game. The game actually only kind of gets worse when you start spending money. You spent $4, get a Diablo 4 key? Did you get the, did you at least get a sandwich out of it? That hits really hard. Like, it looks like it's hitting really hard. You didn't leave your house? I think to get the key, you had to order directly through the app. You just did it on their site? So you ordered a sandwich that you were never gonna get just to get the key? That's gonna be working out great for KFC. They're gonna be loving that. I was looking at the old fast food commercials last night, and I found out about the existence of the Wendy's Super Bar. All you can eat salad, pasta, tacos, and pizza. $3. Why can't we have that anymore? Like, why? Like, where did we go wrong as like a country? They had pizza, man. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't the best pizza in the world, but it was probably okay. I would abuse it. Dave on the commercial said, we want everyone to come because we think it's going to be, we think it's good. We want good value for families. Am I losing frames? We're losing a couple frames. There's two things going on right now. There's a storm coming. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And people have been tearing up cables nearby. Here, let's drop the bitrate a little bit. Dave Thomas was great. It's definitely gone downhill since Dave left. I don't think there's any question about that. We're going to go down to 6,000 kilobits a second for now to improve the stability of the stream. But if you can trade Costco hot dog stability for the stability of some other food price? Wow. I mean, 2 for $5 at McDonald's would personally really help me as a human. I don't even like McDonald's, but the convenience to my home and what savings I would be allowed to get would be pretty great. But I mean, you know, I get it, man. Like, inflation's a thing. Doesn't have to be for everyone. Is it human or McDonald's blob? Like, I don't like really like McDonald's food. I'm not like, ooh, McDonald's. Like, I'm not jumping up and down like an excited man-child. But, you know, I mean, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I turned the bit rate down. We are dropping some frames. But it should catch up pretty quickly. Yeah. I didn't get a double down yet. But we're getting there's many generous sponsors this week, so we might. I don't jumping down for McDoubles. I grip my toilet seat for dear life when I get a McDouble. Not the double bacon McDouble. You can only get the McDoubles now. The bacon McDouble offer is gone. You can't get that anymore. Which is probably a good thing. The bacon McDouble, that I don't think I had a single good experience with that. No offense to the McDonald's Corporation, but I mean, come on. You know what you did. What is this? Why do I have sharpness boost here? Oh, this will fix it. On its own, it'll fix it. I need to, like, make notes for what, like, each one of these things does. It's like you don't want to accidentally use something that like you use. Oh, god damn it. Didn't I just get slog bones? It's National Frozen Food Month? I was looking at that with Jen in the grocery flyer, and we were just talking about how, like, that was, like, the saddest thing. All right, hold on. We gotta update our... Do they have Super Bar in Japan for $2.99? You know, I gotta do a little bit of research. To find out, like, what the best all-you-can-eat is. There's definitely all-you-can-eat stuff. Like, Noxel has already found one place where it's, like, all you can have, like, lemon sodas, like, lemon vodkas, for, like, a pretty cheap price. But I don't think it's $3. What's my spreadsheet planning for all you need? I think people have, like, this... like expectation that I plan a lot of my travel stuff way ahead of time. And like, I am very much fly by the seat of my pants. But yeah, no, it is National Frozen Food Month. We have frozen foods that we do eat. Like like frozen foods definitely gotten like way better over the years. It's sad. When's Wild Hearts? Didn't I like stream it on Friday? Lemon Sours. It was either Friday or Saturday. Did you not watch it? That sounds like a you problem. That's not like a me problem. There's a VOD out there. Dire Scales. I think this is Mitsu. When's literally anything but this? We're switching games in like maybe like 30 minutes? We're going to be playing Potion Tycoon for a little while. Dire Dragon Scales. Dire Scale. Dire Scale Plus. That's Mitsu. Up to 160 Mitsu. But yeah, I mean, you know, even like the Freschetta frozen pizzas, like I'd say like those are, I mean, they're not like a great pizza, but pretty good for what you buy. If they're on sale, you know. You put a nice topping on top. Can you tell the girlfriend story again? I'm currently being sponsored by a video game company. I don't want to say anything that's going to put them at a brand risk. Shinjuku Toho Kushiya. From standard ingredients to unusual varieties, you can enjoy freshly fried because you could fry it yourself in the fryer provided on the table. So is it like unlimited fried foods? We're going to get so fat. All you can eat course. Cheapest is Sunday lunchtime, 1,700 yen. That's like, what, $15 for an hour and a half of all you can eat? Where's the all you can drink add-on? Or is that included? Oh, that's in Tokyo? They gotta have one in Osaka. But I'll go to that place with Jen. I mean, she'll be horrified. Gonna be horrified for sure. When am I leaving for Japan? It's in June. It's coming up, man. It's coming up real soon. Before you know it, I'll be done with my Japanese class, and then I'm gonna desperately be waddling around trying to burn off as much fat as I can before it's time to put on a bunch more fat. You gonna miss me when I'm gone? We'll still be streaming. You don't gotta worry about that. It's going to be more of like a morning schedule. And it depends on how degenerate I want to be. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, if I go insane, especially if I've been drinking, I mean, we can do 12-hour streams. It'll be 7 p.m. my time to like 7 a.m. time. Just stay out all night. Tell Jen to lock the door because I won't. It's safe. Safe over there. No, the streaming. Well, I don't know. I don't know when VTubers stream. They start at night. They start in the morning. Trying to live the anime slice of life. Slice of life is like, oh, let's learn how to hike. Let's learn to do crafts. I'm going to be drinking and playing video games. There's not too many. Is that a slice of life anime? Isn't that called just living? 10 a.m. Watch Eurocamp instead of Domestic Girlfriend? I haven't watched Domestic Girlfriend in a long time. Although, every time we bring it up, like, I want to watch it because I really enjoy the opening music theme. It's really great. Like, it really is. I have not been watching... I haven't watched a single episode of Rent-A-Girlfriend since Crunchyroll canceled my account. They canceled me. Wearing American flag cape in Japan. Some people really like America over in Japan. Canceled streamer. It's like the most consequences I've ever faced in my life was Crunchyroll canceling my account. Like, I've actually faced 0 consequences. And it actually took Crunchyroll for it to happen. It's so unfair. Like, I subscribed to them for 10 years. I bet if I were like a 2000 level streamer, like, somebody would care. But because I'm 3066, I'm not big enough to warrant like a Crunchyroll, like, little support staff member. And Smugfox is probably the one that did it, so, like, that doesn't help. I don't know what's going on in the bitrate today. We're about to drop down to 4,000. I'm not a 42-year-old student. I am a student, though. I'm literally a student. Here's the thing. I know what department Smugfox works in, and I bet you he had to deal with a lot of crap. I'm sure there was somebody like, you need, like, he came into office on Monday and somebody, like, had, like, a big stack of papers on his desk. And it's like, all right, basement boy, figure out what happened. All my complaint emails? I didn't even send a complaint email. It was so, like, degrading. Like, I went in to check my account history and it said you have none. It's like, you don't exist to us anymore. And even then, like, I don't even really blame Smugfox. I'm sure it was, like, a Sony decision. They're like, you got to get rid of all these student accounts. We want everyone on premium now. I know how it works. I don't, you know, that's a good question. I don't even know if my watch history is still there. I hope, you know, in a way it would be a blessing if it were somehow deleted. Because I wouldn't really want it to get, like, leaked out. The J-pop concerts? I would watch the J-pop concerts if I knew they were, well, if I had a member. That was weird. My high dive history? I haven't watched anything too bad on high dive. There was that one... I've decided to join the Demon King's army anime. That was definitely had like one moment that was like... You wouldn't want to watch it with like your family in the room. We've only dropped 10,000 frames. It wasn't Booba, but it was like some animal, the leader of like the animal tribe was like a early teenage girl. And she's like, oh, you were the hero. You're so strong. I love you. And like, it was that sort of thing. Don't do that. I mean, look, I didn't make the anime. Okay, I wasn't out there storyboarding it, doing the character designs. I'm going to turn the quality down a little bit. We're going to go down to 5,000. Not 65. We're going to go down to 5,000. I finished the end. I did not watch the OVAs. And it wasn't even bad. She's like, I love you. You know, I didn't know Japanese when I watched it. She probably just said, ski days. And that's fine. You could say ski days to me. It wouldn't be that weird. You could say ski Janai days to me if you don't like me. That's fine. It was okay. It wasn't great. I got into it because I thought it was going to be more about like economics and stuff. And there was a little bit of that, but like it was too short of a season for them to really get into anything. I just want more seasons of Spice and Fox, man. I don't know why we can't get more of that. They're like, they put all their resources into like VR games. Spice and Wolf? What did I say? Wolf and Spice? Ever seen Highway Talk in an anime? Japan doesn't have transportation problems like the United States. If they attempted Initial D on like a US mountain road, it would end after the first episode, after like the main character's car hit a pothole and they flew off the cliff at like 80 miles an hour. Not too late. I mean, it's cute. I mean, you got a cute fox god of, what is she the god of? Merchants? Fortune? I don't even really know what she is. It's been a long time since that anime came out. Wolf goddess. She a wolf? I thought she was a fox. Am I just like making stuff up now? You sure? Let's check out fox ears. Spice and wolf. I guess she would be a wolf god. Wolf god of harvest. Spice and wolf? Maybe the guy's the wolf and she's the spice. You ever think about that? She looks like a fox. She doesn't look like a wolf. I'm gonna find a picture. Here. Like, that's not... Oh my God. If I told you there's a new anime coming out with a special animal girl, and you saw... Let me get the picture. And you saw this picture... What would you say? That's a fox girl? That's a fox girl. Wolf, you don't know that. You don't count. You're some anime grognard that like watches every episode of anime ever released. You can read the title? If I just showed you the picture. Yeah, it looks like Tails from Sonic. That doesn't look like a wolf. It's a fox. Tail was a wolf. You don't normally see wolves running around with the coloring of foxes. I'm the one calling it by the wrong title. I mean, I can't argue with you. I mean, obviously I'm wrong. Obviously I'm wrong. In like every way possible. Foxes have more than one tail. Don't gaslight me, please. Let's see how our Thunder Hammer is looking. Did I ever change it? I'm gonna cry if I'm still like on Zenogre Hammer. I don't think I ever fixed it. See wolves don't running around in the body of an adult girl. You definitely don't see that. Play Lance? I'm sorry. Sorry to let you down like this. Hammers only. No, I never upgraded it. They're remaking it in the future? Why? It doesn't need to be remade. It's fine. I'm not going to be like, ooh, it is perfect. But it's fine. Yeah, we're really dropping the frames today. It's not good. I don't know why. We started losing frames on what, Saturday? I blame the people that were digging outside my house. They probably disrupted some of the lines. And now Grandma's downloading Fortnite VODs and everything's a mess. No, it's messed up, man. This is a nightmare. You know, I'm half tempted to switch over to unlimited data on my phone and stream off of that. That sounds like a bad idea. Pray it fixes before potion game? I don't really know how it works. If you drop frames, I think OBS works to fix it in post by uploading the missing data. Gotta get through the sponsorship. I mean, I was planning to stream till like 10 or 11 tonight. It's not just today. I mean, we've got like a nearly 12-hour stream planned for tomorrow. Such a nightmare. Not the stream. I'm just thinking of my school. What sort of idiot goes back to school when they've already graduated? Like, you gotta be really dumb. Whatever. Figure it out. We don't really need that, do we? Grab it anyways. Okay, missed that. What made you want? What are we talking about? What made you unhappy? One stream at 1,000? I think the lowest I could possibly get would be like 4,500. Going back to university? I mean, if you don't have like, I'm not saying you need a bachelor's, but if like you don't have a bachelor's, like getting a bachelor's is kind of nice just to say you did it. Anything outside of that is like just copium, dude. The university didn't adapt to post-COVID. I'm pretty happy with how my school handles it. If you got a bachelor's, you're good. Waiting for the thing. We got it. I guess we'll do this. Water Strike Sensei? You know why I'm like relatively okay at Water Strike? There was one day in base Rise where Noxella egged me on to beat Goss Harag with Water Strike only. And this is before they buffed the timing. So, I mean, after that, I mean... do it again. It's never enough for you, is it? I mean, with this now, I mean, again, like with the buffs to Water Strike, like it's real good now. Only if you allow like the Courage Hammer golf swing into the slam, it would actually like kind of be good. Do I not have? How dumb am I? All right, I only have 2 points of protective polish. Okay. We got to fix this in the future. So last time I fought Gossarog, it's been a long time. There used to be an object he dropped that was, like, really tough to get, or very much in demand. And it was, like, in the same, like, category as, like, Almadron for something? Joan Carter, hello? Joan, I feel like every time I log into Game Pass, you're always the one person that has played every game that I look at. Like, I feel like you're the only person that probably, like, really understands me when I talk about Game Pass. Unless I've got other people out there in chat that are on Game Pass, we're just not, like, friends. He stalks me from the future. If anything, it looks like I'm stalking him. I don't understand how it's a scam pass. It's not like you buy Game Pass and then, like, you're stuck with Game Pass for the rest of your life. Like, you stop paying for it. Like, people treat Phil Spencer, and they make these horrible memes about him on Discord. And, like, I want to know, like, where is the hate coming? What has he ever done to you? He's certainly the best thing that ever happened to the Xbox brand. My brother-in-law yesterday was actually asking me, he's got a friend that wants him to start playing Call of Duty. I told him to get an Xbox Series S. So that should be fine. Said, unless you want to go real hard, just get the Series S. You're only going to play one game. Phil's never paid me? That's not true. We once had a sponsorship for AMD. That was also a combination Game Pass sponsorship. But that's where you guys are all wrong. For your mistake. And everybody was teasing me. They're like, hey, Shepard, what processor are you running right now? Because, like, obviously, like, I was running, like, 2 Intel processors. Game Pass can hurt individual game sales? I think people have a gross misunderstanding of over how Game Pass works. So basically what happens is you make an agreement with Microsoft to put your thing up on Game Pass, and they will pay you based on a estimated number of sales that you would get on the platform. Like, you got to agree to that first. And then presumably if, like, either number is, like, way out of whack, then there's a correction. But every game developer that I've heard of has been happy. Game Pass can suck my nuts. I think there's, like, people that, like, conflate Game Pass with, like, Tim Sweeney or something. Well, it's definitely true. Like, they want you to buy games. It's supposed to be like a little buffet. I mean, I guess if you really want... I mean, it's like an extended trial for, like, games. Tim's going to his own special film. So, just to be clear, Phil Spencer is not at Tim Sweeney level, right? They're considered different levels of sin. Tomb Raider is owned by Squaresoft. Those were like Eidos games, weren't they? They announce it in advance, and then they're like, hey, if you really want to keep playing it, 20% off. It's not great. It's 20% off of retail, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And mind you, like, I hate, you know, having to go in, like, on full retail and stuff, but what are you gonna do? %20 is better than nothing. Street OBS does look like it's constantly crapping itself. I don't know that there's too much that we can do about it. I can't really drop the bitrate anymore. Is this PC? What does it look like to you? Does it look like the Switch? Game Boy. Game Boy's a good brand name. If you only have one console, it's hard to deny the value of Game Pass, right? For like casual normie gamers. I was actually talking to Jen about that. We were watching, I put on some anime movie off of Netflix and she wasn't interested in it. And I maybe used the term normie and she got like really offended. It wasn't even a weird anime. It wasn't great. Can this game run on Linux? It could run on the Steam Deck. It could run on Linux. Any title update 5 predictions. If you care about that, if you want to get listed, just go to the Monster Hunter Reddit or go to Kogath's Twitter. He'll tell you everything you need to know before it gets released. Calling my wife a normie? What was the anime? I think it was called Drifting Home. It really wasn't like very good. Watchable. Is that like insulting? I feel like it's been a long time since Netflix has been involved in any original content outside of maybe the Cyberpunk stuff that was any good. Memorize the entire name. Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of Elusive Age did he even use the definitive edition at the end there? That's pretty hype, man. I mean, there's degenerate anime out there for sure, but like there's a lot of anime that's just like perfectly normal. It's like it's normal. I mean, it's the same situations that you'd have in a normal movie. It just happens to be an anime. All right, I think we're gonna switch over to Potion Tycoon for a little while. We'll be back to Monster Hunter. And then we'll probably be playing Super Auto Pets afterwards.